Hello at the Curvy Lab from home. Today's episode is #SizeInclusive. In this episode, we will discuss all the different kinds of bodies that exist in our lives and in the world, and identify where we fit, why there is no ideal body, and that actually every body is ideal. So let's get started. I'd like to start this episode with a little exercise in imagination. So close your eyes and let's take a little trip to the beach. Imagine yourself with your toes in the sand, either sitting under an umbrella or walking along the water's edge. Notice the day, the beautiful sunshine, and how it feels on your skin, the smell of the sea air, the sound of the waves gently crashing against the shore, your favorite ice-cold drink in your hand. Get really comfortable. Okay, now that you're comfortable, start to notice the kinds of people you see. Take your time. Really look at them. There are so many. Take a mental note of each of them. Let yourself really see each person, as if you were a scientist collecting data. Okay, now let's go a bit further. Identify the different kinds of bodies you see. Make a mental list of them, as many different kinds as you can identify. Again, there is no rush. Take a moment. Remember, we are fashion scientists. When you have a decent number of kinds of bodies in your imagination, open your eyes. Using your sketchbook, make a written list of the bodies you saw. Even better, if you feel like sketching, take a few minutes and sketch the bodies you saw. Don't take too much time with the details of the sketch or description. The goal is to list as many bodies as you can think of. Pause the video for 5 minutes to work on your list. Well, I'm excited to see what you've come up with. I'm a regular visitor to the beach. I am always amazed at all the ways there are to be a human being. Take a minute and count the number of bodies you identified. Now realize that your little research experiment is only a very small percentage of all the different kinds of bodies there are in the world. Why am I telling you this? Because the fashion industry basically tells us, through its use of images, that beauty or models only come in a small variety of bodies. In fact, when they design and manufacture clothing, they rely on a very small number of models to represent that huge variety that we just uncovered. This leaves a lot of people feeling very bad about themselves and sets them on a path of trying to remake themselves to be what they see on Instagram or in magazines, so they will look like the influencers and models that they see every day. At the Curvy Lab, we would like fashion and clothing to be more inclusive and body positive, which is what this episode is all about. In fact, let me introduce a radical idea. What if we are all supermodels? Okay, I know, it seems like I said something backwards. Let me say it again. What if we are all supermodels? Instead of trying to be like everyone else in the world, what if we really embraced our own standard of beauty? And what if we designed clothing specifically for our own standard of beauty? How do you think it would feel to design and wear clothing made specifically for you? This is where I can step in and share my story. I've been the body for every kind of clothing made for many, many years. I can go to my closet and choose a coat, jeans, a sweater, pajamas, a sweatsuit, a swimsuit, and the list goes on. And it was all made just to fit me. This wasn't always the case. Until I was in my 30s, I struggled to find anything fun or comfortable to wear. It was the cause of so much heartbreak and feelings of insecurity. I wish that I had known then what I know now. It's not you that needs to fit in to the idea of bodies and beauty that the fashion industry pushes. It's the fashion industry that needs to improve and include all bodies and beauty standards. Let's use our time in the Curvy Lab to design a collection that best suits us individually so we can represent inclusion in bodies and beauty. #assignment. Using the notes and sketches you made in your sketchbook during the beach imagination exercise, try to find examples of these different bodies in actual images. You can print them out to paste them into your sketchbook. Finally, make a vlog or a video message telling me about how you felt during this exercise. Were you surprised at the variety of bodies you saw? Did you see yourself in any of the bodies? How do you feel about designers making clothing for such a small group of people? Assignment Part 2. Using social media and magazines, try to find an image or group of images that closely resembles you and your body. Paste those images onto a separate page in your sketchbook along with a basic sketch of you. This prepares us for our next episode where we will be talking about what it means to be a designer. Email both the vlog and the pic of your sketchbook entries to Angela at the Curvy Lab. See you next time!